Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the challenger fighting tonight out of the blue corner. He comes to the ring wearing white trunks and weighed in officially at 238.5 pounds. Coming to us from Bochum, Germany, he brings an undefeated record with 24 wins, 16 of his 24 wins coming by way of knockout. The former two-time European champion, the current WBA Intercontinental and NABF heavyweight champion, and the number 3 ranked contender in the world by the WBC, Agit Kabayel!
Ladies and gentlemen, Barclays Center, are you ready for some heavyweight action? Wearing red with white, weighing in with 259.8 pounds. His professional record, a perfect one. 16 wins, no defeats, 10 wins by way of knockout. From Budyszyn, Poland, he's known as the Polish Hussar. Please welcome Damian Knyba.
The stage is set for a high-octane, explosive heavyweight showdown. Agit Kabayel, undefeated and elite, brings championship-level skill, tactical mastery, and devastating knockout ability. Damian Knyba, the young knockout sensation, enters with raw power, speed, and viral potential. Every moment in the cage carries career-defining stakes, global recognition, and brutal highlight moments. Fans worldwide are poised for an unforgettable fight night, where strategy, aggression, and explosive action collide in a battle that could instantly redefine both fighters' careers. Agit Kabayel's experience, precision, and elite conditioning make him a dangerous heavyweight, capable of controlling pace, body shots, and knockout sequences. Damian Knyba offers explosive aggression, youth, and momentum that can overwhelm even seasoned fighters. This full fight night breakdown focuses on co-predictions, strategic insight, and adrenaline-filled action that MMA fans crave. Each exchange could turn the fight. Each momentum swing could make history. Both fighters understand the high-stakes implications for career, sponsorship, and global recognition. Every round is must-watch entertainment. The heavyweight division is heating up, and a dangerous clash is approaching as Agit Kabayel prepares to face Damian Knyba in a fight that could reshape the future of the division. This is not a tune-up, not a showcase, but a serious test of strength, durability, and mental toughness. Heavyweights don't get second chances, and one clean punch can change everything. Fans are watching closely because this fight carries real consequences. Rankings, credibility, and momentum are all on the line. Power, pressure, and precision will decide who walks out stronger. This matchup matters because heavyweight boxing is built on dominance and timing. Agit Kabayel enters as a proven contender with momentum, while Damian Knyba arrives hungry to announce himself on a global stage. Every heavyweight bout has knockout potential, but this one brings added tension due to contrasting styles and career paths. One fighter wants to solidify his position among the elite, while the other wants to break through the rankings with a statement performance. In today's heavyweight landscape, one impressive win can instantly elevate a fighter into title discussions. Agit Kabayel is known for his physical strength, relentless pressure, and ability to grind opponents down round by round. He doesn't rely on flashy combinations. Instead, he breaks fighters mentally and physically with constant body work, tight defense, and controlled aggression. Kabayel's ring IQ allows him to manage distance effectively, cutting off the ring and forcing opponents into uncomfortable exchanges. His durability and composure under pressure have made him one of the most consistent heavyweights in recent years, and he understands exactly how to win difficult fights at this level. In recent fights, Kabayel has shown maturity, patience, and confidence. He no longer rushes for knockouts, but allows damage to accumulate naturally. This approach frustrates opponents and drains their stamina over time. His conditioning is elite for a heavyweight, allowing him to maintain pressure deep into later rounds. That stamina advantage often becomes the difference when opponents begin to slow down. Kabayel's team has clearly focused on long-term dominance rather than quick finishes, which make him especially dangerous against fighters who rely on early momentum or explosive bursts. Damian Knyba represents the new wave of heavyweight ambition, younger, aggressive, and eager to prove he belongs among serious contenders. He carries solid power, good size, and a willingness to engage. Knyba isn't afraid to take risks, and that mindset has helped him build confidence early in fights. However, stepping up against an experienced pressure fighter like Kabayel presents a completely different challenge. This is the kind of fight that tests not just skill but discipline, composure, and the ability to adapt when plan stops working. Knyba's biggest advantage lies in his physical attributes and early round energy. He moves well for his size and can surprise opponents with sudden attacks. When he finds rhythm, he throws with intent and believes in his power. That belief can be dangerous if Kabayel shows any hesitation. Knyba also benefits from being less predictable, as opponents have limited footage against elite competition. That unpredictability could allow him moments of success early, especially if he forces Kabayel into exchanges before the veteran settles into his rhythm. This fight is a classic heavyweight style clash: pressure versus ambition, experience versus hunger. Kabayel wants to slow the fight down, control the pace, and gradually break his opponent. Knyba wants to make it fast, uncomfortable, and explosive. Whoever imposes their rhythm first will gain a massive psychological edge. Heavyweight boxing is often decided by who controls space and timing, not just power. Kabayel's ability to neutralize aggression will be tested, while Knyba must prove he can stay disciplined when forced into a slower, grinding battle. One of the most important aspects of this fight will be body work. Kabayel is known for attacking the body early, weakening opponents over time. If Knyba fails to protect his midsection, his movement and power could disappear in the later rounds. On the other hand, Knyba must use his jab effectively to keep Kabayel at distance and prevent constant pressure. Footwork, positioning, and patience will decide who controls the center of the ring. This isn't just a power contest. It's a technical war disguised as a heavyweight brawl. Mental strength will play a huge role in this fight. Kabayel has been in tough situations before and understands how to stay calm when plans need adjustment. Knyba, however, is stepping into a higher level of pressure, spotlight, and expectation. How he reacts after absorbing heavy shots or losing rounds will reveal a lot about his future. Heavyweight fights often turn when one fighter mentally accepts defeat before the final bell. Kabayel's experience gives him an edge here, but hunger can sometimes overcome experience when belief remains strong. Both fighters have taken training camp seriously, knowing the stakes involved. Kabayel's camp has reportedly focused on conditioning, inside fighting, and sustained pressure. Knyba's preparation appears centered around speed, explosiveness, and maintaining output over longer rounds. Training camps don't guarantee victory, but they reveal intent. Kabayel is preparing for a long, demanding fight, while Knyba is preparing to prove he belongs at this level. When preparation meets reality, only one approach will succeed under the bright lights of fight night. Knockout potential exists on both sides. Kabayel's stoppages usually come through accumulation, broken resistance, exhausted opponents, and precise finishing. Knyba's knockout threat is more sudden, relying on catching opponents early or during exchanges. The danger window for Knyba is strongest in the first half of the fight. For Kabayel, danger increases as rounds progress. Fans should watch closely for momentum shifts, because a single mistake in heavyweight boxing can instantly end the contest, regardless of who appears to be controlling the fight. If this fight goes the distance, judges will likely favor control, pressure, and effective aggression. Kabayel's style fits that criteria well, especially if he dictates tempo and positioning. Knyba must produce clear, memorable moments to win rounds convincingly. Heavyweight judging often rewards ring control more than flashy moments. That means Knyba cannot afford long, quiet rounds. Every minute matters, and inactivity can cost him heavily. This adds pressure to an already demanding task against a seasoned, disciplined opponent. This fight is about more than a single win. For Kabayel, victory keeps him firmly in the title conversation and strengthens his claim as a serious threat in the division. For Knyba, an upset win could transform his career overnight, opening doors to bigger fights and global recognition. Heavyweight boxing rewards bold victories, and both fighters understand the opportunity in front of them. Careers can change in one night, and neither man will enter the ring without understanding the magnitude of this moment. The atmosphere surrounding this fight adds another layer of intensity. Heavyweight crowds feed off aggression, momentum, and damage. Every heavy shot will echo through the arena, increasing pressure on both fighters. Kabayel's calm demeanor contrasts with the chaos heavyweights often create, while Knyba must manage adrenaline without losing discipline. Crowd energy can push fighters to take risks, sometimes smart, sometimes costly. The fighter who stays emotionally controlled will have a significant advantage as tension rises with each passing round. Most analysts view Kabayel as the favorite due to experience, consistency, and durability. However, they also acknowledge that heavyweights are unpredictable. Knyba's youth and ambition introduce uncertainty, especially if he lands clean early. Experts agree that Kabayel's path to victory involves patience and pressure, while Knyba must force the fight out of Kabayel's comfort zone. Predictions lean toward Kabayel, but no heavyweight fight is ever guaranteed. That unpredictability is exactly what makes this matchup compelling. Expect a competitive early phase, followed by increasing control from Kabayel as the fight progresses. Knyba may find success in the opening rounds, but sustaining that output against relentless pressure will be difficult. Kabayel's body work, experience, and conditioning should gradually take over. A late stoppage or clear decision victory for Kabayel feels most likely, though Knyba's power keeps danger alive at all times. This fight will test durability, discipline, and heart, and not everyone passes that test. Agit Kabayel versus Damian Knyba is a heavyweight clash that deserves attention. Not hype alone, but real analysis. Power, pressure, ambition, and experience collide in a fight that could shape future contenders. Whether it ends in a knockout or goes the distance, this matchup will reveal where both fighters truly stand. Stay tuned to Boxing Edge for more elite fight breakdowns, heavyweight analysis, and professional boxing coverage. Drop your prediction in the comments. Does experience win, or does hunger shock the division? Tonight, the heavyweight division witnesses explosive action, brutal knockouts, and career-defining moments. Agit Kabayel versus Damian Knyba is more than a matchup, it's a championship-level spectacle. Subscribe to MMA Knockout for full fight breakdowns, knockout predictions, and elite fight night analysis. Hit the bell to never miss viral sequences, explosive exchanges, and unforgettable MMA action that will dominate fight night and generate maximum engagement, hype, and revenue.